Ready? Go.
yards.
Right. Now then, allowing for your little legs, we'll call that 14, right? Now mine was 11. Allowing for my giant athletic stride, we'll call that 10.
That's only because you can't multiply by 11.
Not that. Now then, that'll be, 140 square yards. Let's say £1 per yard is...
140 pounds.
I know that. The point is, where do we get 140 pounds of manure?
Do we know any elephants?
I wish we did. This is just the front garden. Hit the back garden plus the allotment. That's a lot of manure.
Well, we can't expect our animals to increase production. They're already keeping the generator going.
Well, we've got to revitalise this soil somehow. We can't keep taking away from it every year without putting something back. How's the petty cash?
Petty.
I thought it might be. Hello, hello. HRH is back.
Hello.
Hello, Margot.
I like you in those jodhpurs, Margot.
What's that? Go on. Presumably you're about to deliver one of your funny, in inverted commas, remarks.
No, I like you in those jodhpurs because they're very sexy.
Oh, thank you, Tom. Silly, but thank you.
You are looking very trim, Margot. Have you lost some weight?
Yes, I have. Thank you. Oh, would you like a cup of tea?
Yes, please.
Are you going to bring it out to us?
I'm afraid not, Tom. I don't allow my cups and saucers in the front garden.
I ain't half honoured to be living next door to her.
As long as there's a Margot, there'll always be in England.
Yeah, as long as there's a Margaret, there'll always be a pony club. Pony club.
Pony club?
Done. Done. Done.
Margot! No. Absolutely positively. Indefinitely no.
Don't hedge, Margot. Give us a straight answer.
I have. I simply will not countenance your skulking around the pony club like Burke and Hare.
They pitch bodies, not horses.
Don't say it. You have already said that word 8 times, Miss Kitchen. You know very well what I mean.
But we need it for the garden, Margot.
Then go elsewhere for it. Thank you, Tom.
I don't know why you're being so possessive about it. I mean, horse dung is such a funny thing to be possessive about.
9 times, and I am not being possessive.
I suppose you're frightened we'll let down the tone of the place.
Yes, now can we drop the subject, please?
I'd have thought they'd be jolly glad to get rid of it. Must be mountains somewhere up there.
That's not the point. The point is that you would go roaring up to the stables on that contraption of yours, probably frighten the horses, and most certainly offend the members.
We wouldn't.
You would.
We wouldn't.
You would.
But we're not savages, you know. We'd say please and thank you.
Yes, I'm sure you would. In between silly bouts of mock, mock, mock.
I can be very restrained when I want to be, Margot.
You cannot, Tom. I know you too well. Much too well.
Look, what if I go by myself? I'll even wear my posh frock if you want me to.
I'm sorry to say this, Barbara, but you're getting as bad as Tom. You simply have to say, I'll even wear my posh frock if you want me to. It's ridiculous to present a picture of a woman in evening dress shoveling... what we're talking about.
I was only joking.
Exactly.
Oh, Margot.
Blimey, it's only the pony club. It's not Buckingham Palace.
There is no need to bring Buckingham Palace into this.
All right. Now, look. Taking your point, I can't actually say I've seen one to take yet. I mean, what we're talking about is getting something we need. But it stands to reason we're not going to queer our pitch by turning up there in clowns' trousers and red noses.
My answer is still no.
Why are you being so obstructive? You haven't given us any real reason.
Very well, I'll give you a reason. If you set foot in that pony club, I shall never speak to either of you again.
Now look what you've done. You made a run out of cigarettes.
Good. Well, what do we do now?
Well, it's obvious. Margot has spoken. But she doesn't own the pony club, so we'll ignore her and go up there anyway. I say. Jolly good tack room, this. What, old eh? Best I've seen since I was cashier from the Lancet.
Oh, Ray, stop it.
I say, you ride long or short. I used to ride long, but my legs got so bad, I'm riding short now.
Howdy.
Sorry, no, I mustn't. Look at the size of that.
It's huge. This belonged to Mrs. Dooms Patterson.
The 2-ton tessie of the pony club.
Oh, my God, however big must a horse be? Hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. You wanted to see me? I'm Mrs. Holman.
That's no good.
Look, can you see something I can't? Oh, sorry, we just got fit of the giggles. Oh. Oh, you must know Mrs. Dooms Patterson. Best. It is hers. To tell you the truth, I have to hide in a loose box every time she mounts up. I just can't watch anymore.
How did you usually get on the horse? I mean, do you use one of those winch things?
Not yet. So far, we managed with a mounting block and 2 strong grooms.
We have got it right. You do own these stables.
Yes, why?
Well, I'm sorry, no, I just thought that everybody up here would be rather straight-laced.
You can't run a riding stables and be straight-laced, believe me. You see too many funny things.
Like Mrs. Dooms Patterson.
Exactly. Well,
Oh, sorry, we haven't introduced ourselves. We're Tom and Barbara Good.
Ah.
Have you heard of us then?
Oh, I think everybody in Surbiton's heard of you.
Really? Really? Yeah. What do people say then?
Well, some people say, yes, I know them, and other people say, yes, I know them.
Anyway, the thing is, Mrs. Holman, as you know, we are self-sufficient.
Yes.
And we were wondering if you would help us out.
Those 2 statements don't really go together, do they?
No, they don't.
Sorry, I was nitpicking. What can I do for you?
Well, it's a matter of manure. You've got it and we want it.
Oh, help yourselves.
Just like that.
I'm only too pleased to get rid of the stuff. As you can imagine, it's like painting the Forth Bridge.
Yes, it would be.
I hate to spoil the beautiful simplicity of all this, but there is one complication.
What's that?
Well, we live next door to Margot Ledbetter.
Oh, I know, Margot.
Not that living next door to her is a complication, but in this case it is.
I'm sorry,
Well, you see, we'd like to keep this arrangement between ourselves, if possible, without letting Margot know.
Oh, we can do that easily.
Yes, but with her coming up to ride twice a week.
No, she doesn't.
What?
She used to, but we haven't seen her now for a couple of months.
Oh. I am the ghost of Jacob Marley. Yes, I believe this rose. This is your life.
Wait! What are the chains for?
I'm making a new lead for the goat. Let's see her bite through this.
Where did you get it from?
From my tin box in the cellar. My tin box, which contains all those things that might come in handy one day. The tin box you laugh at.
Are your soldiers still in there?
Yes,
I wonder what they're going to come in handy for.
they could be worth a lot of money one day.
Why don't you admit that you just like playing with them?
Put a clip on this end, a loop on the other, and that should do fine.
Tom, could I borrow your slide rule, do you think?
Yeah, of course you can, Jerry. You can keep it if you like. I don't use it anymore. Where did I put it, Barbara?
In the cellar, in your tin box.
With your soldiers.
Drop a teapot, Jerry.
Oh, well, just a drop. Oh, what a day.
London Bridge.
Hour and 20 minutes tonight.
Gracious. Do you know, it's amazing to me why JGM doesn't fly you home by helicopter.
Well, of course, some American companies. Oh, yes, very funny. No, it's not just the travelling there. Got an awful lot on at the moment. Awful lot.
Well, delegate.
Oh, yes. Let some ladder-climbing junior executive use me as a rung. No, thank you.
You get ulcers.
I don't mind about the ulcers so long as I get Sir's chair when he retires.
Here you are, Jerry.
Oh, thank you.
What do you want to use it for?
I'll tell you, Barbara. An awful lot of work on at the moment. Brought some home.
Never take work home, Jerry. That's the thin end of the wedge.
That's rich, coming from someone who works at home all the time.
Ah, yes, well, they threw the mould away when they made us.
Very wise. No, I know bringing work home's a bit antisocial. Still, Margaret doesn't mind. She's got plenty of interests of her own.
Yes.
Like today. Always goes riding Wednesdays.
Did she tell you that?
Doesn't have to. Just always does.
Yes, of course.
Of course she does.
Quite handy, really. She was knocked out when she came home tonight. And straight to bed. Not that I mind. I'm just pleased she's had a good time. What are you doing?
Me too, Jerry.
Well, because I prefer it from you, but why?
Nothing.
I see.
How are you, Jerry, nowadays? You know, life and so on.
Right?
He's a funny old man, isn't he, Life?
Is he?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. He's always there, isn't he? And when you think you're just cruising along, suddenly he sticks his foot out and you fall flat in your face.
In the water.
Water?
Well, if you're cruising along, you'd be in a boat, wouldn't you?
Tom's got it, though. He is right, isn't he?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Just asking how you are, Jerry.
Well, tell him I was all right. Not so sure now.
And, Margot, is she all right?
Yes, but I know.
And you and Margot, are you all right?
Oh, my God. Look, we don't go for these soul-searching sessions that you have. We just go along on our parallel lines. Close, but parallel. Now and again we touch, cross over, and then off we go parallel again. I just don't see the reason for this sudden concern.
We're not concerned, Jerry. It's the last thing we are.
Well, we are concerned because we care, but we're not worried concerned.
Well, I think I'd like to go home now.
Jerry?
Yes?
There's always a bed for you here, you know. going riding again.
She looks positively furtive.
Well, it's none of our business, is it?
Quite right.
Let's go and have a look. No name, no sign, no nothing.
Well, it's probably just a private flat.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Margot has got a bloke.
Only a man would think that was obvious.
Why?
But without making any generalizations, all men seem to think that women are totally preoccupied with them.
All right, then what else could it be?
Well, I don't know. I've been racking my brains all afternoon. I can't think of anything. Probably another man.
I just said that.
Yes, but I said probably. You seem to be certain of it.
All right. Look at the facts. Margot goes off twice a week, overtly to the pony club, and ends up behind that green door.
Yes, well, I just hate jumping to obvious conclusions.
Well, we didn't get very far with the unobvious ones, did we? She's joined another pony club and doesn't want anyone else to know, we said. There's hardly likely to get a pony club above a shop on the high street.
Never get the horses up the stairs.
And there was my idea of a coven.
Can you really see Margot prancing around a pentacle in the nutty?
Not really, no. No, I can't, no. That's the trouble, you see. I can't really see Margot having an affair.
Well, she's a woman.
Well, I know she's a woman.
Well, women are not always what they might appear to be on the surface.
I'm not exactly one-dimensional myself, you know.
But we don't happen to be talking about you.
All right. Let's just keep female inscrutability out of this.
Anyway, it's a rotten thing to be talking about at all. I mean, Margot.
What about Jerry?
Yes, poor Jerry.
Hello. Barbara, why have you taken to doing this debate? I mean, I like it, but why?
Just saying hello.
If every woman I knew said hello to me like this, Margot would have 40,000 fits. What are you up to now? What have I said?
Nothing, mate. Come and sit down.
Before you go off on whatever mad tangent you happen to be on at the moment, I've got something to tell you.
We're listening, mate.
Stop calling me mate. Stop. Now, the point is, it's about Margot. Well, Margot and me, actually. Look, will you please just listen to what I've got to tell you, or unless, of course, we're going to have a séance. Now, strange as it may seem, something did occur to me the other evening through all your gibbering. What? You seem to have got the feeling that there was something wrong between me and Margot.
No, well, we can be very wild and irresponsible.
We gibber an awful lot.
Pursuing my own line of thought, I think I know what it is that's wrong. Me.
You?
No.
Yes, well, I mean, I said it myself, didn't I? Margot and I go along parallel lines, which now and again touch. Well, I've come to the conclusion we don't touch often enough.
Sex isn't everything, Jerry.
I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about sharing some of Margot's interests instead of simply tolerating them.
Oh, mate.
Do I look like a teddy bear? No? Well, will you please stop paddling?
Jerry, we love you. We can't stand you blaming yourself and torturing
Oh, for
yourself
goodness
like
sake,
this.
I'm not pouring my heart out about some emotional crisis. Just had an idea, that's all. In my innocence, I thought I'd pop round and tell you what I decided to do about it.
We're listening, mate.
Oh, good. It's a refreshing change. All right. I've decided to join the pony club.
No!
You're too old.
It's dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
No, you don't know horses, Jerry. They kick and bite and scratch.
Scratch?
Oh, yes. With their hooves like that.
Yes. Oh. And think of your career. Here you are, one cheek of your behind on Sir's chair. You go up to those tables, they put you on some mad stallion, wallop! Off work for 6 months, you'd be lucky if they took you back as a packer.
Well, why doesn't that happen to all those little Thelwell children you see all over the place?
Well, they have soft bones. They bounce.
You're old, Jerry, very old. Your bones are brittle.
Thank you very much.
Why not join Margot's music society? It's much safer.
I can't sing.
None of them can sing.
Anyway, they put me in the back row of the chorus next to Miss Mountshaft. She reeks of camphorated oil.
The Conservative Club.
I'm already in that. No, the pony club's the best idea. I need a bit of exercise anyway.
But you hate exercise.
True.
Why not talk it over with Margot first?
That's the point. I am going to surprise her.
When were you thinking of joining?
Immediately.
Oh, no. Why didn't you think it over for a few months?
No, if I think it over, I should change my mind. I don't intend to do that. No, I'm going up to the stables to see Mrs. Holman about some lessons now. One word of advice. Go easy on that peapod stuff. I think it's sending you funny.
to say come in, but you're already in. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Margot.
You don't mind if I carry on, do you? I've got 200 gingerbread men to make for the Music Society's pre-season conference tomorrow.
Well, I've got to hand it to you, Margot. You're a cool one.
Gingerbread men in quantity hold no fears for me, Tom.
It wasn't gingerbread men I was thinking about.
What do you mean?
Will you put your cutter down first?
Very well. What catastrophe has befallen you now?
Not us. You.
If your pigs got into my garden again...
We know that you're not going to the pony club anymore.
Oh, I see.
We only found out by accident. We went out to do a dung deal with Mrs. Holman, and it just came out.
I thought I told you not to go near those stables.
We know why now.
Oh, Margot, how can you deceive Jerry like this?
Deceit is an ugly word, Barbara. Can you back up your allegation?
Only that we spoke to Jerry, and he is firmly convinced that you go riding twice a week.
Very well, you've backed it up. Thank you for calling.
I'm not just being nosy, you know.
Well, you're giving a very fair impression of it.
Do we want to help you?
By being nosy?
No, by telling you that the lid is about to blow.
How I detest mid-Atlantic jargonese. What do you mean the lid is about to blow?
Jerry has just gone up to the stables.
Yeah. Why?
Never mind why. He's going to find out, isn't he?
Yes, I imagine he will.
He's going to find out whatever it is you've been up to.
Yes,
Whatever it is.
quite.
You know, whatever it is.
What a nuisance.
Nuisance.
Yes. You would have to find out now at the 11th hour, just when the thing had almost run its course.
Thing?
I thought the subterfuge of pretending to go riding had worked. And it would have done if you had simply bought fertilizer like normal people.
It's all going to come out now, isn't it?
It seems so.
Would you like to tell us about it, Margot?
No, thank you.
It would make you feel better.
No, it wouldn't.
Well, look, we'll stay anyway.
There's no need.
I thought perhaps you might like us to.
No, this is between Jerry and me.
Yes, I suppose it is, really.
Yes, of course it is. Come along.
Margot, there's always a bed at our place, should you need it.
Shut the door, Tom. There's a terrible draft.
Shh. Sorry, love.
Tom, we've been nosy enough now. Come on.
All right, all right. Jerry has been home an hour now, and we still don't know anything.
Well, it's none of our business. We've done what we can. It's between them now.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Has he really been home for an hour?
Yes. How did he look when he came home from the pony club?
I don't know. I was upstairs making the bed.
In the bedroom, which is in the front of the house, so that you could look out of the window, which you did.
Well, he looked very calm, actually.
That's good.
Mind you, all that he could have known then was that Margot wasn't going riding. He probably knows everything now.
Yes. Very quiet, isn't it?
He's probably smothered her.
Mind you.
What?
Well, it's easy to take a chap like Jerry at face value. Placid, well-mannered. But then so is Cribbin.
You're not honestly suggesting...
I'm not... Shh. I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is that every man has his flashpoint. I mean, if I found you messing about with a bloke, I'd kill you.
Would you?
Of course I would.
Oh, how lovely.
That is mad.
No, it isn't. It's the thought that counts.
Oh, I see.
It's all right. Send it a cat.
Cat. Oh.
Tom,
What?
the light's been turned off in their living room.
That's sinister.
Why?
I don't know, it just is.
Oh, quick! Margot, Jane, they're coming round.
Just be natural.
Hello, you two. Oh, dear. I hope you'll be better.
Barbara, hello, Tom.
What are you doing?
Us? Just relaxing at home.
Don't the chairs work? No, don't sit down. Well, Margot and I were going out for a drink. We wondered if you'd like to come with us. Drink? Yes, you know, stuff you serve in glasses.
Oh, drink, yes.
Yes, we would. Of course we would.
Good. Well, I think they've got an alcove where you can stand to attention and relax. Go and get the car.
He thinks we've gone mad. It's all because of you. You know that, don't you?
I'm afraid your behaviour is all too symptomatic of the hysteria that is creeping into English society.
Never mind about English society. What happened?
Oh, I see. Nothing.
Do you mean Mrs. Holman didn't split on you?
No, I mean, Jerry never got to the Pony Club. Oh, he set out with the best intention in the world, he told me. But fortunately, Jerry is Jerry, and he decided to share my interests by buying me the lilac domino in cassette form instead.
Very much safer than riding.
Oh, that's what Jerry said.
Well, Margot, I'm trying to think of a phrase, and it's got something to do with everything coming up smelling of violets.
You're preoccupied with manure, aren't you?
Now, you've got to admit it. You nearly got caught. In the nick of time, you just managed to get away with it.
I don't like that expression, Tom. It has criminal overtones. But I will admit, it was a mere run. Oh, shall we go?
Tell you a funny thing, Margot. You never did tell us what you were really up to.
No, I didn't, did I?
No. And funnier still, we still don't know.
No. And I'll tell you something even funnier.
What?
I don't intend to tell you.